time to put away our noodles. Yes, ma'am? There we go. It's time to start class. Oh, Miss Lucia, you can choose to join us for class or you can choose to sit down. But either way, the noodles are fine. It's time to put away the noodles. All right, everybody find a square, yes, ma'am? Go ahead and find a square, yes, ma'am? Aiden, choose one of these three squares. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Aiden, right there. Thank you for listening and putting away the noodles as soon as I asked. Awesome job. How are you, Mr. Cody? Great. Fantastic. Oh, thank you, Mr. Diane, for being all ready for the square. Awesome job. Miss Emma, why don't you come on this side for me, ma'am? There you go. Thank you, ma'am. So, Mr. Lucia, if you want to join us, you got to go put away your noodle and find the square. Yes, ma'am? That's your choice. All right. Oh, perfect. Boom. There you go. All right. Thank you for putting away your noodle, Mr. Lucia. All right. Hi, Miss Crazy. Quickly. I saw your homework practicing your balance. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Lucia, for finding square. All right, guys, let's get started. Everybody. Bow courtesy. Face flag say yes, ma'am. Bow courtesy. Loud and proud position. Ma'am. Student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the Mile High Karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. What's your goal? Good job, guys. Everybody come to attention. Bow. And start running in place, yes, ma'am. There you go. Good. That's a perfect square for you, Miss Khaleesi. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and down. Oh, where's my loud ice? Ready and down. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. When I say go, I need everybody to run to the sideline over there and snap to attention. Yes, ma'am? All right, ready? Get set. Go! Yes, ma'am. Run to the sideline over here. And oh, there's Caleb saying attention. Thank you very much, Caleb. Oh, there's Lucia holding her attention. Backwards to the line. All right, when I say go, you guys are going to run all the way over the far blue line. Snap to attention. Seems faster than Mr. Lucia. You guys snap to attention. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, ready? Get set. Go! Oh, Caleb, make sure he listens to right here. I said goblins. Good job, Caleb. Everybody join back over here, yes, ma'am?
Hey, listen, you did not say go.
I said goblins.
Get back over there. Say yes, sir. Just see him. Go.
Oh, thank you guys for standing over here. Awesome job.
Go.
It's okay for a little all right, Mr. Caleb did an awesome job making sure he listened to directions because I said, what word did I say? I said, doing everything. Focus my ears. There we go, Mr. Sia. Focus your ears and you gotta listen to what it says. So if your mom says, go sweep the floor, and you go sleep on the floor, is that what your mom said? Oh, so you have to listen carefully, right? All right, you ready? Get set. Go!
Ready? Run to the other side.
There we go. Go. All right. That's the old Miss Khaleesi. That are awesome practice today. You got a line. There we go. Running that blue line for me. Thank you. All right, we're gonna run to the other side. But we can even use the whole line, guys. Go ahead and spread down. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Aiden, for that awesome loud yes, ma'am. All right. Watch out for the pole. Get ready. Get set. Close this. Oh, we're listening, folks. In your ears. Get ready. Get set. Don't finish. Oh, you're listening. Ready? Get set. Go. There we go. Oh, step to the pole. Another step to attention. It's the hand step to attention. Oh, everybody's holding that awesome attention stance. Thank you, Miss Cia. All right, this time we have to find our squares when I say go. Yes, ma'am? All right, find your square. Good for you to join us, Miss Claire. And go. Yes, ma'am. That first you 1, 2, 3. Find your square, the same one you started in. Miss Claire, you didn't have one you started in yet, so we're going to do this. All right, there we go. Miss Quincy, which square did you? Oh, there's your square. Fantastic. Hold your attention stance. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's see if our arms are ready to work. Push your position. Yes, ma'am. Oh, where's that loud? Yes, ma'am. Ready? Push up. All the way down. Hold it all the way down. Ready? And push yourself up. Ready? Go. Oh, wait a second. You know what's even more fun? Lion push-ups. So when we push up, we're going to do a big, loud roar. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, ready, loud, turn your bellies. Ready, and go. And down. Ready, and go. And down. Ready, go. And down. Ready, go. And down. Last one, loudest one. Get ready? Get set. Go! Oh, awesome job. Stand up, yes, ma'am. All right, set you aside. Yo. Come to attention. All right, even louder this time. Set to the left with the loud eye. Ready, go. Ah! Let me see that strong back punch now. Let me see that strong back punch. Remember that back punch is with your back hand. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ready, and punch. Ah! Remember to push your butt with your back leg. Ready, and punch. Ah! Where's that punch? You twisted your face, but where's the hand? Ready, and punch. Ah! There you go. Use the hand to be healed. Ready, and punch. Ah! Ready, punch. Ready, and punch. Wait, even if I'm not standing in front of you, I won't get to punch this, ma'am. Oh, thank you for the loud yes hands. Ready, and punch. Ooh, good job. Ready, punch. Ready, punch. Ready, and punch. And turn. Yes, ma'am. Facing a new direction with our belly buttons towards the mirror. All right. Ready to use that new front hand or new back hand, not front hand, back punch, back hand. Ready, and punch. Ready, and punch. Ready, and punch. Make sure you're twisted. Ready, and punch. Ready, and punch. And turn, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say offensive.
Offensive.
Offensive means we move forward. Everybody say move forward.
Move forward.
All right, so make sure real quick that your belly buttons are facing the mirrors. Yes, ma'am? Good job out there. It's your belly button. We're set to the left, so we're looking at the front doors, but our belly buttons face the mirrors. Okay, make sure our left foot is in front. There we go. Okay, look, you're awesome. Keep those hands by your face. All right, everybody say offensive.
Offensive.
Back punch.
Back punch.
So we're going to take step. Everybody say step.
Step.
Slide.
Slide.
Back punch.
Hi-ya.
With that loud hi-ya. Ready? Let's do it one more time. Ready? Step.
Step.
Slide.
Slide up.
Back punch.
Hi-ya.
Reset. Yes, ma'am. And turn. Hi-ya. We're going to step, slide, back punch on this side. Ready?
Step.
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 Step. Slide.
up.
Back
Power
punch. Good job. Ready, one more time. Ready, go. Step.
Step.
Slide.
Slide up.
Back punch.
That was the power punch. Back punch is powerful. Ooh. Ready, two hands, go. Nice. Much better, sir.
And reset back to your X. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And stop paying attention. Hold still just like statues. All right. And take a seat on your bottom. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to take your feet. You're going to put them together. Bring them in nice and close. Make sure the bottoms of your feet are touching. There you go. And then you're going to try to put your chest to your toes. There you go. Your chest to your toes. Everybody say butterfly stretch.
Butterfly.
This is called the butterfly stretch, and it's going to help us build that flexibility. So while we're down here, we can even have a conversation. Go ahead and put your hands just like this. We're going to show listening eyes and ears. Everybody say positive. Self-talk. There you go. So positive self-talk is where we say things to ourselves that are always positive. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So do we say bad things to ourselves?
No, ma'am.
No, we only say good things. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ever say good things?
Good things.
To me.
To me.
About me. There you go. So you talk to yourself and you only tell yourself amazing things about yourself. So ever say, I am awesome.
I am awesome.
I'm smart.
I'm smart.
I'm fantastic. I'm fast. I'm loud.
I'm loud.
I'm amazing.
I'm amazing.
So those are all different things you can say to yourself about yourself that are positive self-talk. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because we've learned to control our inner dialogue. So whatever we say, we control it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, stand up, yes, ma'am. Come again. From those black belt focus, self-discipline, concentration. Ooh, you guys are so focused. Petra, I can't even mess with you. Emma. Ooh, Emma didn't let me mess with her. Khaleesi. Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness, you guys are so smart and focused. I can't even mess with Cody. All right, guys. I didn't mess with you yet. Not this time. Set to left side. All right, everybody say 4 counts. 4 counts. Sidekick.
Sidekick.
All right, remember that 4 count sidekick. Everybody say 1. 1. Pick it up. Now you're going to have your snack table. So now you can eat your after school snack. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am.
Yeah. Or your snack that you eat after school, you just eat it off your table. And set it down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this time when I say 1, we're all going to say 1 and we're going to pick it up. Ready? 1. Ooh, 2, we got to share it. We say share. 3 back. 4 down. Oh, Mr. C with that awesome loud voice. Thank you very much, Mr. C. Every turn. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we got to use this other leg. Everybody say 1. They're showing off that amazing balance with our awesome tabletop. 2, share. 3 back. 4 down. Yes, ma'am? Turn. Yes, ma'am? What was this called? This is called a 4. 4 count, and then what kind of kick is it? Is it Emma, what kind of kick is it? Oh, almost it's a side kick. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say 4 count.
4 count.
Side kick.
Side kick.
So we're pushing it to this side. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ready? 1, pick it up.
Make it flat.
2, push it out.
Push it out.
3, bring it back. 4, set it down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's try one more time. Ready? 1 up. Everybody say 1. 2 out. Everybody say 2. 3 back. Everybody say 3. 4 down. Everybody say 4. 1 more time. Even louder. Ready? 1. Pick it up. Oh, awesome job counting. Ready? 2 out. 2. 3. Bring it back. And 4 down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Turn. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Let's practice the balance on this leg. Ready? 1. Whoa, I'm seeing some awesome tables. All right, okay, can you pick it up even higher? Oh, look at that table. Ready? 2, out. 3 back. And 4 down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Churchman, would you go grab a shield for me, sir? Just one, because I want to demonstrate how we use this. Thank you, sir. Turn, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I need 12 hand pats. Thank you. All right. Showing that amazing focus, concentration. As I said, turn, so our hands are still up, our eyes are still on our target. Miss Priscilla showing that awesome focus. Priscilla hasn't moved her eyes away from her target. Everybody comes to attention. Take it, yes, ma'am. All right, everybody say sidekick.
Sidekick.
Push. Push. So we use our sidekick to push people away from us. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
But only when we have to defend ourselves, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Say only
Only
defense.
defense.
So we got to make sure we push to the side. So is he on the front of my body? Everybody say no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
He's on the side of my body. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to look at him sideways. I'm going to bring my foot out. I'm going to push it out. I'm going to bring it back and set it down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what we're going to do with the hand pads Mr. Cody has brought out for us. Thank you, sir. We're going to balance them. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to chamber them. We're going to set it on our knee. Oh, see it? See it? I didn't give any good directions yet. Thank you, Mr. Sia. With our coaches are going to help us a little bit with our balance. Mr. Churchman. There we go. By shaking our hands a cool way. So coaches, this is going to be your job helping out your student with just a little bit of balance. You don't want to share them with a lot of balance. We want to just give them a little bit of help. They're going to practice that tabletop. Then they're going to share their ice cream. And if it drops, that's okay. We'll leave it there. Then we'll bring it back. We'll set it down and we'll pick it up. Thank you, Mr. Cody. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. And if you kick it out without letting it drop, that's okay. If you let it drop, that's okay too. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Show that means some focus. Miss Priscilla, come on up here. Grab your hand pad and run to mom. Yes, ma'am? You gotta run! Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? There you go. Run to mom. Thank you very much. Let me have Caleb. Come on over here. Yes, ma'am? Run to mom. Who's else showing that amazing black belt? Oh, Miss Nevaeh, come on up here. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Chloe, come on up here. Ah, you're not Chloe, you're Claire. I don't know where Chloe came from. Claire, come on up here. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Ma'am, what's your name?
Enola.
Nola? Enola? Come on up here, Miss Enola. Ready? Ready, clapper. Yeah. Mr. Sia, you're showing that awesome focus. Good job. Still holding that attention stance. Mr. Aiden, come on up here. Thank you, yes, ma'am. Miss Emma, come on up here. Yes, ma'am. Miss Khaleesi, come on up here. And what's your name, ma'am?
Zori.
Zori, come on up here, Miss Zori. There you go. Take this to mom or dad. All right, coaches, go ahead and get started with your mom or dad. That's your coach.
Where you at? Zori, come
And
on.
then you want to help assist a little bit. Actually, never mind. Mr. Jarvis had it.
Where you at?
Zori, and we don't quite have all the parts pulled unless Mr. Jarvis got all the parts pulled. I don't think he ever did. There may have been one or two late, I'm not There you go. You want to tell everybody how the options are if they're dropping their hand? Let me know. Just put their hand and time! Face your coach. Come to attention. Bow, Percy. Say thank you, coach. Say thank you, coach. All right, this time what we're going to do with our coach is if Mr. Cody has a hand pad, he's going to hold it in front of me. I'm going to put my hand on it. So students, oh, come on over here, Mr. Cody. I got to make sure everybody can see me. There we go. Everything me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Taking me from the level of focus, concentration, so that I know you guys are listening. All right, you're going to touch the pad. Everybody say touch the pad. Step back. All right, that step back is going to give me room to move forward. Everybody say offensive. Back punch. All right, so what we did earlier today, we're going to practice on the pad. We're going to step, slide, back punch. Ayo. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Parents and coaches, make sure this is a back punch, not a front punch. So it's coming from their back hand. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody stand up.
Yes,
Practice with your coach. Go.
That's your back. When you ever visit some classes, it's There you go. All right. Yes. Okay.
Everybody face your coach. Come to attention. Face your coach. Remember, we bow courtesy, show respect. So bow courtesy towards your coach for 1, 2, 3. Give your coach a nice loud high five. Say thank you, coach. All right. Go ahead and hold on to that hand paddle from your coach. Bring it up to Mr. Cody at the front of the room, and then return to your square. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for those ideas.
Yes, ma'am. You're gonna go get it.
Oh, you're fine, please.
Go back to your square.
Mr. Cody at the front. There you go.
Thank you, Khaleesi. Over here.
Oh, careful. There we
Back on
go.
our spot. So you're
Mr. Cody, you have a really fun job. You get some people over there and clean them. Thanks, sir. All right, who's standing at attention in their square? Oh, Miss Jessia is standing in her square. Oh, Miss Emma standing in her square at attention. Let me have Caleb come on up here. Yes, ma'am. Miss Mr. Caleb, go on back there. I gotta hear that loud yes, ma'am, with those running feet. Caleb, come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Awesome loud yes, ma'am, with those running feet. Mr. Caleb is turning in his book club card. So one of the books he's reading is Llama Llama. He's also turning in self-discipline sheet, putting away his laundry without being asked. That's awesome. And he's eating nice and healthy. Give him one clap. Give him 2 claps. Say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Mr. Caleb. Thank you very much, sir. All right, let me have Mr. Aiden come on up here. I didn't hear anything, so I'm not sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Here you go. There's that loud yes, ma'am. All right. Mr. Aiden is turning in his visualization definite commitment worksheet. He sees himself as a black belt being confident, a leader. He's going to be like a ninja turtle. Ooh, that's cool. And he's going to have awesome balance. Give him one clap. He's also turning in his healthy eating, his basic karate homework, his book club card, his gray stripe worksheet, as well as a victory note. Since starting karate, Aiden is now sleeping in his own room and bed every night. This is a very big deal for Aiden, and Mom is very proud. Everybody give him a huge round of applause. And say, woohoo! I'm going to keep this one, but you go ahead and take these ones home. Yes, ma'am? All right, thank you very much. All right, hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? All right. Make sure you guys keep a close eye on the calendar because next week we have our spooky spirit week. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say woohoo! Starting with exactly 1 week from today, Mad Scientist Day. Just pay attention to the calendar. There's extra copies at the front, and there should be a copy on the Mile High Karate app as well. So you guys can look up. So when you guys have that at home, you can see what your students should dress up as for their class. Yes, ma'am? Oh, I bet you Miss Claire's going to dress up super spooky depending on which day she's coming in. Ooh, all right. Don't put your hand behind your back. Yes, ma'am? We're almost just here. We're not done yet. We're almost done.
I know what I'm going to do.
Tell me after class, yes, ma'am? All right, make sure you guys dress up according to today. So Mad Scientist today, bring out your Mad Scientist outfits. Witch or Warlock, wear your Halloween socks. Zombie Rising. We have our Halloween party. All right. Oh, if you guys have a special Halloween out costume, tell me at the end of class. All right, come to attention. Hands behind your back. Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirits. Ooh, I heard Miss Emma's voice. Good job, Miss Emma. Come to attention. Bow, courtesy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Loud and proud. Position. Ma'am. Mile High Karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. All right, you guys are just going to go ahead and clean your squares and have a fantastic day. Thank you guys so much.
You got nothing along. All right, I'm gonna help you.
Yes, Mr. Aiden, I did say after class.
I'm going to do some surprise.
Iron Man. Super cool.
Now what? All we're gonna do is we're gonna spray the top. And then we're gonna do big circles. Just like that. One try. Okay, I'll let you try. Okay, you do big circles all the way down. You think you can do it? Okay.
Water. Where'd it go? It's always up here somewhere.
When you do your first line, and then I'll see, and then I'll let you.
Thank you.
And then we'll see how you do it. Okay? So big circles, just like that. Whoa, you actually got it. Okay.
It looks
Here's
like
your
we have
second square line.
4 ribbons
All right, please try.
and 2
Right, do that for me. Big circles. That's beautiful. You're so good at that. You're gonna be a great helper.
Yes, I have a feeling.
Good. Don't forget that one.
You're more than welcome on the floor. We're gonna work on
And then,
what are you gonna be for Halloween this weekend?
other things that we
Where's Claire? I don't know where Chloe came from, but wait a second. Handle!
Let's do the next one. Now, Mr. Ian, you are going to work with Miss Houston and Nevaeh. You are also going to be working with Ian. You are also going to be working with
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
There you
All right. Thank you, Miss Becky. And then she'll be done on the floor.
go.
Thanks very much. Tyler, where are you going to? Right there? Hi, Miss Clara. All right. That's not the only stripe. Yes. Right here. Okay. Are you guys ready? Oh, thank you, guys. Are you ready, Tyler? Where's my yes, ma'am? All right. Miss Claire, are you ready? I heard you. Oh, there's the yes, ma'am. There you go. Awesome job. Everybody come to attention. Still feet. Bow courtesy. Face flag. Yes, ma'am. Where's my loud yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy. Loud position. Say ma'am. Student creed.
I love myself physically and mentally, based on the modified karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in having knowledge, honesty, and strength.
Loud and proud. What's your goal?
Black belt excellence math.
Come to attention. Bow courtesy. And somebody in place, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready and jump.
Black belt.
Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and down. Ready and down. Ready and down. Ready and down. Ready and jump. You got them all in? Okay. Ready and down. Assistants, go ahead and find squares surrounding the students. Yes, ma'am? There's two students over here, guys. There's not just one over here. There we go. Go ahead and run in place, his family. Oh, look, here we go. I'm going to kick Henry out of his spot. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph, I'm going to kick Henry out of his spot. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and down. Ready and down. Come to attention. Hands on your head. Thanks for that, yes, ma'am. Tap your left leg. Set this strong front stance. Ready to go. Hurry up. Let me see that low block. Ready to go. Those were hesitant eyes. Let me hear loud eyes. Ready to go. Ooh, let's review how to chamber for a down block. Everybody take that hand that's doing the down block. Put it at your shoulder. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So the hand that was doing the block is at your shoulder. The other one is going to go almost in your armpit. Yes, ma'am? Not really in your armpit, though. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, go ahead and cross your eyes just like this. Everybody say chamber. Chamber. You want to keep your hands nice and closed? This is your down block chamber. So if I keep those hands nice and closed. Or say down block.
Down block.
All right, let's do our down block. Ready, go.
Aye.
I don't know, we're down block. Low block. Down block, low block. They're both the same. All right, ready, go.
Aye.
Ooh, even louder. Go ahead and chamber. Ready, and go.
Aye.
Chamber. Ready, go.
Aye.
Chamber. Ready, go.
Aye.
Bring that hand up. Aim at the head. Step forward, punch. Ayo.
Aye.
Reset, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Push your position, yes, ma'am. 5 black belt push-ups. Ready, go. Are those elbows at When you're done, run. When you're done, run. Gotta work on that straight line, yes, ma'am? All right. When you're done with your file, go ahead and run in place. That's a light jog, Clara. Come on, there you go. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready, jump. Ready, down. Ready, down. Ready, down. Second catch. On your backs, yes, ma'am. Legs 6 inches off the ground, making sure your legs are facing the fence. Legs 6 inches off the ground, hold them up. Legs up off the ground, holding them up there, holding them up there. Using our strong ab muscles. 6 feet off the ground. 6 inches right there. Hold them there. Don't let the heels touch. Don't let your heels touch. Don't let them touch. Don't let them touch. Hold it there. Here we go. And 5 legless. Ready, go. Uh-oh. I only heard the assistants in class. I should hear my level 1 students. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't let those assistants be louder than you. Let me see 5 more legless. Make sure you keep your legs nice and straight. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Only 5. Stand up, yes, ma'am. Run in place, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody run to the back line. Ready, go. Touch your back courtesy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Then run. Miss Clara, that was a walk. I know you have a shorter run, but you still got to run. All right, run to the front line. Ready? Get set. Goldfish. Ready, get set, and goblins. Go. Kyle Farnsiever won to it. And run to the back line. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Paisley, you keep switching sides on me. Go to the back line. Silly. All right, tap your left leg. Yes, ma'am. Second out, strong front stance. Go. Ayo. Where's that front stance? Front stance. Check yourselves out in the mirror. Move so you can see yourself in the mirror. Can you see both sides of your hips or only one side of your hip? It's important that you want to be able to see both sides of your hips. Yes, ma'am? Same thing with your shoulders. Yes, ma'am? There you go. If you find yourself on a tightrope, you'll help yourself out by letting your legs go a little wider. Everybody say train tracks. Everybody say train tracks. Okay, so when you guys are in those strong front stances, you guys want to be like you're on train tracks. The train tracks are nice and wide. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? All right. Go ahead and put that hand on there and punch. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, you're going to step forward into a front stance with a strong punch. Ready, and go. Oh, even stronger punches. Make sure these are front punches. So whichever leg is in front, your hand should be in front. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Elias, go put your other hand in front for me, sir. There you go. Ready?
It's a headless person.
Uh-oh.
So this is you.
There you go. You got to make sure you keep those strong fists. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go! Double check your stance. Is it wide? Or is it on a tight roof? Ready, go! So when you guys are at home practicing, one of the ways to check on your front stance, Miss Claire, you're going to have to step back because we've got twice as much room to go. So run back to your back line and do it again. When you guys are at home practicing your front stance, one way to check it is in front of a mirror, making sure it's wide. Yes, ma'am? So everybody say front stance? Wide. So front stance is wide, back stance is skinny. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ready? Go! Oh, even louder eyes. Ready, go! Ready, go! Ready, go! Ready, go! And finish all the way to the front line. Yes, ma'am. 3, 2, 1. And run to the back line. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job remembering those bow courtesies. Run to the front line. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to run this way. Yes, ma'am? Miss Claire, you're going to be running circles in your living room. Be safe. Go! We're just running circles. Behind me. Going all the way around. Notice how we're not touching any little corner. All right, hold on. We're going to keep going around like a little corner. We're going to press keep on straight. Press keep right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we come to tension. Take the rhythm, you know, out through your mouth. And run back to your square. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 4 and 5. Feet together, hands overhead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Take deep breath into your nose. Out through your mouth. Reach for your toes.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Laszlo, I'm not going to let you be an outlier over there. Come on over here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Holding that stretch. Count down from 3.
3, 2, 1. Go, ma'am.
And hold that stretch.
Yes, ma'am.
Reach your shoulders apart. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Reaching for the middle as far as you can go. This is your time to help you become more flexible with your kicks. This is also an opportunity to learn some of the things you could be doing at home to practice your flexibility. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Which goes on your karate practice log. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And reach over to your left leg. Yes, ma'am? Nice and tall. Leg. Count down from 3.
3, 2, 1.
And over to your other leg.
Yes, ma'am.
You will pull in the muscle back here. Okay? And that's what we're looking for. Count down from 3.
3, 2, 1. Good, ma'am.
Hold the stretch. Even when you say you're done, you're still holding the stretch. It just means you're done counting, not done with the stretch. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And back to the middle. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Keep those legs nice and straight. You'll feel a pull in the back of your legs. If you can't reach because of the pull, just relax. If you can't reach with your bending your legs, that's okay. If that means you're hovering, that's okay because you're just getting better. Yes, ma'am? Splits. Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. Slide into the splits. I'm going to say positive self-talk. I'm going to say feels good. Feels great. Getting more flexible every day. Okay, my assistants, this is like the one time ever I'm going to ask you guys to not respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say feels good.
Feels good.
Oh, see, that's what I thought. Don't let the assistants be the one who's your voice. Everybody say feels great.
Feels good.
Getting more flexible.
Getting more flexible
Every day.
every day.
Go ahead and take a seat. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Make sure your legs are nice and wide and reaching for the middle. Who wants to be in the full splits?
Me, ma'am.
Me, ma'am. All right. Say, I do, ma'am. If you guys want to be in the full splits, ever say, I do, ma'am. Yeah. So that full splits, for one, is going to give you opportunities during class to take a nap. Okay, not really take a nap, but if you're already in the full splits, when in the full splits, it's your time to just let your muscles relax. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
This stretch that we're doing right here, if you guys are just sitting back and looking up at me, this isn't a stretch. However, if you lay your legs nice and wide and you lean forward, this is your stretch. This is going to help you guys build your flexibility and get closer to splits without putting a whole lot of pressure. It also lets you guys be able to read or do your homework or play with Legos. Who has some Next bugs? Nobody has Next bugs anymore? That's okay. Next bugs. They're little bugs. They vibrate. They're cool. No, that's okay. Who reads? Okay, that's what I thought. You should all be reading. Who has maybe a Switch that they play or something like that, an Xbox or something?
I play on phone.
On a phone? There you go. If you guys have something like that, you sit there and you lean forward, right? So when you guys are working on your flexibility, you can be reading, doing your homework, playing your game if you earned it and you've done everything else you need to, right? You can sit here, get more flexible while you practice it. You can play, you can read, write, all from practicing, getting closer to your splits. Yes, ma'am? All right. Stand up, yes, ma'am? Take a seat.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Are we still muted, ma'am?
Oh, no, assistants, you guys can be loud. However, level 1 students,
Yes, ma'am.
you need to be louder than the assistants. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
It's an equal number on the floor. Say yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Too slow. Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
That's one for students, so I can see how fast you guys move. Stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Take a seat, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys have to be faster than Elias, or Elias has to be faster than you guys. Take a seat, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there we go. Come to attention. Nice job, Mercy. Prepare for Tangoon. All right, those first 4 moves, the ones that we've learned so far. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Begin. Claire, do you remember last week, Tangoon? We started with pseudo, aim, punch. Pseudo, aim, punch? No? Okay. That's okay. We'll review quickly. Reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Prepare for Tangoon.
Yes,
Tangoon prepared. Right in front of you. Your hands are nice and tight. Hold it still. Ready, and 1. Ayo! Strong pseudo. Hold that. Don't let it move. You're in a back stance. Ready, 2. So this time you're in a front stance. Your legs are wide and you're punching at the head. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ready, 3. Back stance. Pseudo. No, last one. Switch your feet. Yes, ma'am. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. No. And 4. Punching at the head level again. Make sure your punches are full on closed fist punches. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I can see it, ma'am. All right. Reset. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare for Tangoon. Ready, 1. 2. There you go. 3. Hide your right feet forward. There you go. 3. Where is that open hand? Correct. 4. Reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Everyone say no, no.
No.
Big no-no when we're doing a pseudos is lazy fingers. For one, how can I catch my teeth if there's a gap between my fingers?
Or if it's your dentures.
Or your dentures. It's more fun if it's teeth. They're tiny. How are you going to catch your teeth if there's space between your fingers? So you got to keep them nice and tight. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready to catch your teeth if they start to fall out. Some of you guys are at the age where you have loose teeth. The other hand needs to be nice and strong out there because you guys are blocking. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And nothing hurts more than a lazy block. That hurts. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, prepare for Tengu.
Tengu.
Nice and strong. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Open your, there you go.
4. All right, move number 5. Next move, we're going to take our hands. The punching hand is going to go to our shoulder. It's going to give us a little hug. Our other hand's going to go underneath the elbow. We're chambering for a down block. Yes, ma'am? Hazel, close those fingers. There you go. You're going to take your front foot, move towards the mirrors. Down block. Miss Clara, where'd you go? Oh, you're just at the side where I can't see you. So you're going to be going towards the camera, Clara. So this is a strong down block in a front stance. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And then nice and simple, all we're going to learn today, we're going to learn 3 more moves. On those 3 moves are punches. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hold nice strong down block. Switch your feet for Mr. Elias. Yes, ma'am? All right, ready? Raise your hand. Ready? 6, 7. This one's going to be a loud I. 8. Reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
3, 2, 1. Where'd my yes ma'ams go? I only heard 2 of my assistants.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Prepare for Tengu.
Tengu.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. This way. You gotta be on your feet. 4. Upper punch. 4. What's the next move, Charlie? 5. Down block. Everybody say down block.
Down block.
6. Say punch. 7. Punch. 8. Ayo. Reset. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare for Tengu. All the way as far as you can go up to that point. Begin. Let's keep running it then. Or rereading it. Joseph, Green? Okay. So we got these around somewhere. That's okay. So your last punch is going to take something. There you go. So you can remember 3 punches. Reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare for Tengu. Joseph, count us out. Count for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
right, everybody give Joseph one clap. Give it 2 claps. Give Sam 2 claps. Tell him you rock.
You rock.
You rock. Take it easy, Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say body.
Body.
Over.
Over.
Emotion.
Emotion.
What is self-control? Joseph.
Controlling your body and what it does.
Having control of your body and what it does. Give him a clap. Why is self-control important, Laszlo? If you'd like help, you can ask somebody whose hand is raised. If you don't know their name, you can point to them and they'll tell you their name.
It's important to have self-control because, like, for example, if you got a bad grade on a test and you just get really, really, really frustrated and like flip your desk over and get really mad, that's not a very good situation.
No, it's not. Give him a clap. Give Laszlo a clap. There you go. Laszlo tried, and that's very important, isn't it, Laszlo? Self-control is having control over yourself, and it's pretty important so that you don't get angry or upset and hurt somebody or something. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Today we're talking about body over emotion. Ever say body?
Body.
Over.
Emotion.
Emotion. So if I get really mad, should I walk in? I'm mad at his and I go, ah! Is that a good thing to do?
No, ma'am.
No, I have control over my body. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So I could be really mad. I could go ahead and I take a deep breath and I walk away. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Everybody say deep breath.
Deep breath.
There you go. I don't want to have to regret what I said or what I did later. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Stand up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So body over emotion. Everybody start getting really angry with your body. Start acting like you're angry. Hold your body like you're angry. Never take a deep breath. And breathe out. Do it again. All right, you can start losing the angry. Deep breath in. Everybody say body.
Body.
Over. Emotion. It's important to have control over our body no matter how we feel. Sad, angry, frustrated, upset. If we start feeling that strong emotion, we don't let it take over. We have control over it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Face your class assistant partner. So look around you. There's a class assistant who's really close to you. That's your partner. Yes, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. Face your class assistant. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Class assistants, your job is to do several more repetitions, making it fun of Tangoon, helping them learn it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Make sure they still continue facing the front. We don't want to throw direction changes at them yet. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Mr. Churchman, your student is Miss Clara online.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Face your class assistant. Class assistants, begin. Teaching Tangoon. Are you ready to do Tangoon? She's getting on you. Miss Claire, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Can you do me a favor? Start Tangoon a little bit further, closer to your couch, so that when you move side to side, we can continue to see you. And then Miss Clara, the person in charge of teaching you and helping you get those repetitions of Tangoon is Mr. Churchman right here. Okay.
All right, Claire, prepare for Tangoon. All right, and first pseudo, go. Step forward, punch. Next move, go. Move. There you go. And then next move, go. And then scoot over so I can see you. Okay. And reset. All right. Prepare for Tengu. Go to that second punch on your own. Go. Nice job. And next move, the down block. There you go. Punch. Next punch. And last punch. Nice. And reset. Alright, so this time, go to that second pseudo punch. Stop there. Right before the down block. And go. Alright, and from there, do the down block and all three punches with the eye out. Nice job. And reset. Prepare. Now the whole thing, all the way through the three punches. And go. Nice job, and reset. Prepare. And again, go. Nice job, and reset. All right, this time you're gonna go move by move, and then after each move, you're gonna look at yourself and make sure you're doing everything right. Right, and first move, go. Nice job. Next move, go. Next move, go. Next move, go. Next move, go. And next move, go. Go. And last punch. Nice job, reset. Alright, this time you're going to go all the way through, and if you had to fix anything, you're going to do it on the move. Ready? Prepare for taking. And begin. Nice job, and reset. Do it again. Prepare for Tengu. And begin. And reset.
Oh, you're jumping ahead. Okay. I was confused there.
Nice job. All right, this time you're going to go through and you're going to make sure you have super awesome power all the way through. Yes, sir. And begin. Looks good. Reset. Nice job. And go again.
All right, guys, you guys have one more turn with your coach.
And reset. All right, make this last one the best, most powerful one you've done so far. And begin.
Yeah.
Reset. That's good. Nice job, player. High
And time. Everybody face your coach or coaches. Come to attention. Smile, Trixie. Say thank you, coach.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody return to your square, face the front. Yes, ma'am? Mr. Lasconcha, thank you for showing me that sitting up nice and tall. You can join us out here, sir. All right, guys. Show that awesome attention. Prepare to move! work, guys. Everybody reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, make sure you guys keep practicing that at home. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
It's really important that way next week. Mr. Carter, stay on your next one. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? All right. That way next week, we can learn more. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And the more you guys practice, the more you'll be ready for progress check. Because that progress check, you will show me all that I've taught in class. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Question, Mr. Joseph?
What is my next form?
That's a fantastic question. I want you to worry about the form you're currently learning, and then when during the next testing cycle, you learn the next one. All right. I love how you're already thinking
Only
ahead.
tell me unless when it's time.
Yes, you'll learn when it's time, but I'll also show you a resource where you can look to find out at the end of class. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody come to attention. Tap your right leg, set it behind you, say, hey, Let me see this strong front leg side kick. Elias, switch your feet for me, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Let me see that strong front leg side kick. Ready and kick. Oh, even louder. Ready and kick. All right, make sure you guys are hitting with your heels. Ready and kick. All right, everybody say step. Behind. Side kick. There you go. So I only said say, not do. There you go. So what you guys are gonna do? Switch your feet for me, Mr. Elias. Oh, actually, everybody take a knee. Yes, ma'am. Eyes on me. Eyes on who? Thank you very much. All right. So when you guys do that step behind side kick, you guys are gonna step with your front foot. You're gonna step. Everybody say step. Step. Slide your foot behind. Everybody say behind.
Behind.
This is an amazing opportunity to automatically pivot your foot. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just remember, pivots are important. Step behind. Side. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
This is important because you'll use it on Wednesday and Thursday when you learn your combination. Yes, Mr. Laszlo.
I don't think we had a class before you.
Thank you very much. This is important when you learn your combination. Yes, ma'am? We're going to learn that combination on Wednesday and Thursday. Karate combination number 6 has a step behind side kick. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Praise him with friends. Step towards the ears. Hey, everybody say step.
Step.
Behind.
Behind.
Side kick. Hiya. This is very different from our reverse side kick. This is a step behind. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Step towards the ears. Hiya. Last time we're going to do this together as a class, and then you guys are going to find a wave master to do this with your coach. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody say step.
Step.
Switch your feet. Step forward with your front foot. There you go. Behind.
Behind.
Behind your foot. Behind your foot. Switch your feet. I'll help you in a second. Side kick.
Side kick.
So what you guys are going to do is you are all going to find a wave master. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're going to measure up. You're going to put your hand on the wave master. Then you're going to take a big step back to make sure you don't run into it with your body, just your foot. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you're going to step behind your foot. Side kick. Hiya. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember, side kicks are with your heels, not our toes. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, assistant's going to take your student all the way to a wave master. There's 6 of them on the floor, and there are 5 students. Go. There we go. Run. All right, she's going to help support you with your hands up and those loud ayahs. All right, make sure you guys have those loud ayahs on your wave master. And Miss Clara, if you don't have a wave master, make sure we can see you so we can coach you as well. return to your square. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Remember, we bow courtesy, right? Even if I just had you bow courtesy, if I say go when we're moving, we bow courtesy first. Yes, ma'am? And then we move. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Joseph, go and take your square. There you go. 'Cause I could tell Laszlo was trying to get ready to switch. Thank you very much. Miss Hazel, come on up here. Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. All right. Miss Hazel is turning in her healthy eating, her self-discipline, as well as her book club card. Give her 1 clap. Give her 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
All right. Let me have Joseph come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
They're awesome. Bow pretty that loud. Yes, ma'am. Joseph is turning in his self-discipline sheet. He even swept the porch without being asked. And he's turning in his book club card. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Give him loud. You rock.
You rock.
He's reading what karate has done for me, the essays, the new ones. Ooh, all right. So Miss Kat, Mr. Logan, Miss Becky, Mr. Henry. He's reading what you guys wrote. Let me have Elias come on up here.
Ma'am.
There you go, Mr. Elias, that's Chris Bell courtesy. He's turning in that job list as well as his self-discipline, and he's even making sure to take the recycling out without being asked. Nice work. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Give him a you rock.
You rock.
Uh-oh, we're throwing stripes. Throwing stripes.
You lost them. Ooh.
There we go. You lost them again. All right, go and pick up your stripes. I'm going to finish our announcements. Hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Next week, keep an eye on the calendar because it's our spooky spirit week. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So we've got cool, crazy things going on like Mad Scientist Day, Witcher War, Halloween socks, Zombies Ride, Halloween party, and our ghost hunt. Wait a second. I was saying Halloween party.
Halloween party.
Halloween parties are always super fun. We didn't get to have one last year, but we get to have one this year. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
So the Halloween party, make sure you guys are ready to go. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
And there
ma'am.
will be more information on that coming out soon, so keep a close eye on your emails. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes,
There
ma'am.
you go. But every single Halloween day, whatever, every single day of the week is a special theme. So dress up for that theme. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I can see Miss Hazel's super excited for Saturday's ghost hunt day. So dress up like a ghost. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Black belt free.
As a dedicated student of martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Mercy, mercy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and calm spirit.
Proposition.
Yeah! My life karate is next man. Awesome!
Master Club students, you guys are dismissed. Go ahead and clean your square. That's if you wear a black top. Mr. Joseph, yes, sir.
Ish. The other party that's coming up is mine.
Yes.
On the 23rd?
Yes, if they received an invite, because you have specific people that you invited, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I thought. All right, everybody go on. Leadership, go and take a seat. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Everybody say back balls.
Back balls.
Oh, you guys got to be louder than that. Everybody say back balls. Miss Hazel, go ahead and clean your square, ma'am. There you go. I can see Dad's getting ready to go, and so is Caleb. Thank you, ma'am. All right, back balls. What's one of the reasons why we learn back falls? Why are back falls important? Wait, I'm gonna let. Yeah, there we go, Joseph.
Because if someone ever pushes you.
If somebody ever pushed us, we're prepared to not get hurt. Yes, Sam? Give them a clap. What's another reason why back falls are useful? Laszlo. There's a lot of different places you can fall. You can slip and fall.
Concrete.
Ice, snow, concrete. Skate City. Trampoline world. Or what is that? Epic? What's the There we go.
We have one of those fire neighborhood inspired fire.
Yes.
Excuse me, I would do find my safe one.
There you go. There's all sorts of places that you can fall backwards, right? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to be safe when you fall, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So what's step one? As soon as you start falling backwards, what do, Joseph?
Tuck your chin.
Tuck your chin.
You don't want to bounce like a bouncy ball.
No heads being basketballs. No brains being basketballs. Only basketballs being basketballs. All right. So ready? Go ahead and tuck your chin.
Yes, ma'am.
And lay back. Yes, ma'am? Ooh, I love how you guys already know what to do. Tucking your chin, laying back on your back. Go ahead and keep your chin nice and tucked. Go ahead and cross your hands across your chest. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
My assistants, you guys are moving way ahead of us right now.
So you're nice and tucked. You're laying on your back. You're keeping your chin tucked. Yes, ma'am? All right, you're going to practice slapping. Ready? And slap. Go and bring it right back. Yes, ma'am? Make sure you guys give the ground a high five and not back fists. The ground is not like a back fist. It prefers high fives. Ready? And go. Ready? 2. Ready? 3. Ready? 4. Ready? 5. Ready? 6. Ready? 7. Ready? 8. Ready? 9. Ready? 10. All right. Go ahead and sit up on your bottom. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Joseph, for that loud yes, ma'am. Now you guys are going to roll backwards. Now, where should my hands be? Should I let them just be at my sides as soon as I start to pull backwards? Oh, Laszlo, where should they be? I should immediately hug myself. Yes, ma'am?
One time I fell off on my scooter and I broke one of my middle fingers, and then this one time
That's not good.
I broke this middle finger.
That's not good either. Or to say hug myself.
Hug myself.
So immediately hug yourself. As soon as you start to feel yourself going backwards, you want to give yourself a hug and tuck your chin. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this time we're going to roll backwards and slap. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. There you go. And immediately go and jump right back up to your seated spot. Ready, and go. There we go. And roll at yourself. Roll. Ready, and go. Double check if your head hits the ground. Raise your hands. Let me know because you reminded yourself to tuck your chin. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. Tuck your chin. Yes, ma'am? Ready, go. Now, if you're not seated all the way back up and I say go, get yourself to seated before you go backwards. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. There we go. Ready, and go. Ready, and go. Ready, and go. Ready, and go. There you go. Make sure, I've just noticed this for some of us. We're slapping the ground before our shoulders hit the ground. It's really important that you don't slap until your shoulders hit the ground. Everybody say shoulders first.
Shoulders first.
Then high five.
Then high five.
So shoulders first, then we give the ground a nice high five. Yes, ma'am?
Why is it a high five?
Why is it a high five?
I mean, why is it? You let the shoulders go first, then slap.
Shoulders first, then slap, because the slap helps spread. We're going to get really into physics real fast for a moment. The slap spreads the force of your body across, or the force of your landing across your whole body, which makes it hurt less. We want to slap after we hit so that we don't reach and catch ourselves. When we're falling and we reach and catch ourselves, that's when we break something. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to let your body land, then slap. Does that answer your question, Joseph?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. It does.
Thank you, sir. Yes, listen, Mr. Laszlo. A mixture. Physics applies everywhere, just like karate applies everywhere.
Even basic.
Yes.
Yes.
So I am in physics.
Yes. Boom. helps our body create a little bit of a rolling motion, which helps with the force. Ready, fall. That's where we want to fall on. Yes, sir. We want to slap with not just the palms of our hands, but also our forearms. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Spreading the force. Ready, fall. Ready, fall. Ready, fall. Ready, fall. Ready, fall. Ready, fall. For those of you who feel ready for it, we're going to up the challenge a little bit. We're going to take from seated. You can now, if you feel ready for it, can move up to squatted. Yes, ma'am? Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't feel ready, you can still stay at seated. No, sir. Fall! Fall! Ready, fall! Ready, fall!
Will it break up all
If you slap with your hands when you fall backwards,
Yes.
you're less likely if you make sure your body lands first and then your hands slap. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Ready, fall! Tyler, back on your axis now. Ready, fall! Ah, I saw my head. Tuck your chin. Ready, fall! Ready, fall! Mr. Churchman, come up here. One of the higher level falls that you could use this for is when you guys reach level 3 or black belt level and you guys start being able to take people down. So if he's turned this way, make sure this doesn't fall. This could happen. You take 3, don't come under him. Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am.
There you go. And we always help our partner. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Level 3 is where you get to start learning those takedowns. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you feel comfortable from squatting, we got 2 more to do. If you don't feel comfortable from seated. Ready, go! There we go. Ready? Go! All right. Everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Come, pay attention. Focus. You guys are just going to go ahead and clean your squares and have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in next class.
Already cleaned my square. Easy, because we're on the stairs.
I mean, you guys might as well use the same square you were in.
I don't know where I'm going.
Mr. Hatch there, welcome to take the floor now, sir. Thank you, sir. And you're more than welcome to keep having me for another 4 minutes. Uh-oh, there you go. That's that side.
Level 3, actual hands on feet together. 20 jumping jacks, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,